Hello everyone, in today's video we will learn how to make hexagon shirt. This is super easy and beginner friendly, so let's start it. So here I am using the black and white yarn. You can change the color as per your choice, and the measuring tape for the length and shoulder measurement. And the crochet hook is 7.0 mm. You can choose 5.0 mm to 7.0 mm, whichever you want. So let's start it. To start with, first make magic ring, cross like this, then insert your hook, turn it around, chain 1, this is the magic ring. Now chain 2, 1 and 2. Now we will make our first cluster of 3 double crochets. This, our chain 3, will be count as our first double crochet. Now let's do 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2. This is our first cluster. Now chain 2, 1, 2. Our second cluster of 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. Again chain 2. Like this we will make 5 clusters. We have completed our 2 clusters. Let's do the 3 more. One, two, three, 4. Let's do our 5th and last cluster with 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. Now we have completed our first row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 clusters with double crochets where we did our chain 3, make a slip stitch, now chain 1, and now we will do the length of our shirt. This is the center part. Wait, I'll show you. So we did this center with 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 clusters. Now we will start to do the chain this row. This is the length. This will count as the length. Like my length is 15 inches. So now we will do the chains according to the 15 inches. Now after the slip stitch, let's do chain till 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Like this, complete till 40 chains. You can increase or decrease according to your length of the shirt. I am making 40 chains. And now skip the first 2 chains into the third. Let's do 2 double crochets. Insert your hook into the chain, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull up a loop, pull through 2. Now second double crochet. So this chain 2, this chain 3 will be count as our first double crochet. This is second, this is third. And now skip the 2 chains into the third opening. Let's make a cluster. Now again skip 2 chains to the third opening, make a cluster like this till the end. Skip 2 chains, then cluster, skip 2 chains, and cluster. Like this, complete till the chain are 40. Let's do our last cluster. Skip 2 chains into the third opening, 3 double crochets. Now in this chain gap we will make one cluster. Now these corners we will make 2 clusters right here to create a corner. First make one cluster of 3 double crochets and 3. Now chain 2, 1 and 2. Again into the same gap make one more cluster. This is our corner. Repeat the pattern to create corners. One cluster, chain 2, one cluster, chain 2, one cluster into the same gap. Again create the corner. Chain 2, three double crochet, this our corner, make one more, one, two, now we have 4 corners, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now this gap make one more cluster right here. Now we will do our clusters right here. This portion is complete, but in this side we will not do the cluster right here. We will work in this upper chain, yarn over to this gap. We will insert our hook right here, make cluster, like this. This is the middle part. We are working right here. We have done this portion. We are working on this part right now. Complete this row with this gap, then this gap, complete till the end. This row is almost complete now. Let's make the last cluster. Now we will chain 3, 1, 2, 3 and turn your work. And now we will start doing our cluster in these gaps. Then over to this gap, make a cluster. Like this. Let's make one more. Like this, complete the row till the end. Now let's make one cluster in this gap. And here's the corner. Make a corner with one cluster and then chain 2, one cluster into the same gap. Chain 2, 1, 2. Then cluster. And after completing the 4 corners, now let's do this straight line. Make clusters in these gaps. Like this. This is the length. This is our shoulder. This is the sleeve. Like this. Continue till the end. Then 3 chains. Start the new row. Corners. Normal cluster. Corners, corners. Like this. Complete. As we have, this is the center. We have done our row 1. Like this. Complete till row 6. 6 here and 6 here. We have finished our 7 rows on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, like this, after 7 rows, we will start the black 2 rows. 1, 2, then 3 rows of white, 2 black, 2 white. To start a new row, first make a slip knot with black yarn. Set your hook, then chain 1. Now from where we finished our work, right here we will insert our hook to this last loop, and then this chain 1, insert it, keep tighter, pull up the loop, and then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Now we will make a cluster into this loop, yarn over, don't insert these ends, make a cluster of 3 double crochets. This chain 3 will be counted as our first double crochet. We add 2 more double crochets, so our cluster with 3 double crochets complete. Now into the next gap, make 3 double crochets, like this. Complete the 2 rows for this side and 2 rows this side, and then change the color like this. Make a slip knot and then chain 1, insert your hook, then 2 rows. Let's see right here, 2 rows of black, then 3 rows of white, then 2 black, 2 white. Let's complete this. Okay, so now we have completed our almost half side. With these are 7 white rows, then 2 black rows, 3 white rows, and 1 black row. Now we will do our last few more rows. Right here, let me clean this. Okay, so we can see that in the length we did right here 2 black rows, but the sleeves are with only 1 black row. So what we will do, we will start again our new black row from this side till this end. White, we'll start again white to this end, 2 rows of white and 1 of black. We will not work on the shoulder side now, just from this part to this part. We will start to work 3 more rows, and if you want to increase the more size, make it more baggy, you can add few more rows, but for me this is the right size. So now we will work on our second black row. So right here where we end, we will make a slip knot and then chain 1. And now insert this chain 1 to this gap, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. This will count as our first double crochet. Now let's add 2 more double crochets. Cluster is ready. Now just repeat the pattern. Add cluster to the gaps till the end. Then start with the white row with white color, again slip stitch and then add chain 3. Like this, you can complete the one side. Like this, complete it. Now our both sides are complete. 7 white rows, 2 black rows, 3 white, 2 black, and 2 white. Both the sides are complete. Now we will start the collar. For the collar, make a slip stitch and then chain 56. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want, you can use white color as well, but I'm using the black. Chain till 56. And now chain 3. And now chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And right here, after these 3 chains, we will insert our hook and make a cluster. These chain 3 will be counted as our first double crochet, the second, and this is the third double crochet. This is our cluster. Now again skip 2 chains to this third opening, make a cluster. Like this, skip 2 chains into a third opening, make a cluster. Like this, complete the row. Let's do our last cluster, and then we will start our new row. Skip those 2 chains to the last, make a cluster of 3 double crochets. And 3, Now chain 2, 1 and 2, add one more, turn your work. Now we will use the same pattern. In these gaps we will do 3 double crochets, work on our cluster. Again to this gap, like this, we will complete our 5 or maybe 6 rows as you want. Let's finish this. The collar is ready now with 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 rows. Now we will attach both of this side. Now we will attach these two sides and this, and after that we will add collar like this. I'm using this yarn needle because this our row is white, so we will use white yarn to attach these two panels. This part is done. Now we will attach the sleeves. Start to sew from this end to this end with the black yarn because we have this black edge, so use the black yarn right here. The sleeves are attached now. Now we will add collar. First make the center. Now our this center where we attached both the panels, make a stitch marker. Then like this attach the collar. The collar is ready now. All these sleeves. Our shirt is ready now. Follow and subscribe for more.